no flex zone. They know better. They know better. No flex zone. No flex zone. They know better. They know better.
Hey beautiful gems, so since I had a request on how to bleach store brought hair, I decided to go ahead and do a video with one of my clients that wanted a 360 unit made. So I'm just showing you her 360 unit, which I really liked it because it came with a cap already, which made it very easy for me to sew the hair on. So the hair that she's using is from Janet, and it's some unprocessed natural virgin Remy hair, and it comes in 1/2 inches. Well, not really half, but like this first pack I'm showing you is a 16-18, and then she also had a 12-14. You want to make sure you use the blue bleach, which is by L'Oreal, because it lifts the best for dark black hair. Also, I use the 40 volume developer, and I don't measure it because I've been doing this for so long. I can just eyeball it and kind of figure out what I need to do. But if you're doing this yourself, it's best that you use a little bit more powder than bleach. That way it's a thick consistency and it's not like really runny and all over the place, and it, you know, doesn't go in an area that you don't want it to go in. So besides having a ombre effect, she also wanted it to be a lighter brown at the top. So that's why you're going to see me go ahead and start applying bleach once the color starts turning at the bottom. However, because of this company, I've never worked with it before. I was unaware that it was just going to do what it wanted to do. It just did what it wanted to do. So we still had to make it work. And all I usually do is I don't brush down, I brush sideways to kind of get into the cracks, plus it doesn't leave the ombre with a harsh line. I can't stand to see girls with their hair ombre and it's just like a really thick line of demarcation where it's ombre. As you can see now, the hair is starting to turn. But I'm going to tell you about this hair. One thing I noticed, that's the 16-18. It started turning pretty quick at the bottom, so I went ahead and started applying it to the top. Somehow, some way, I don't know, but the 12-14 did not do as well as it needed to do, so I ended up having to take the hair outside in the sun. Now, since the 360 is really dark, she did want to keep it that way. So I'm just putting some bleach on the tips just so that it can kind of blend in with the bundles. And originally she asked me to only sew in 1 bundle of hair. Really? But anyways, I understand people, you know, want their hair to be thin. Sometimes they don't want it to be thick. So, pretty much I didn't use 1 bundle. I used a bundle and a half because I couldn't just do that 1 bundle. It would have been too thin. Okay, so I'm not sure if this wig was going to bleach or not. So I just went ahead and did the knots just in case. It was nice to me and decided to do a little something, which I was really happy because it did. It came out really nice. So the hair is sitting outside right now, and I'm just going ahead and bleaching the knots, and I'm going to rinse this all off and show you guys in a minute. Also, you want to make sure that this is very thick as well so that you can just pack it on. Do not rub it, because if so, it will go through. Okay, so I am showing you guys now. This is the 12-14. I decided to put it in the back instead of the top for 2 reasons. The first reason would be because although it was the one to get bleached last, it turned first. As you can see, it's really like a brown, sable brown, auburn, however you want to call it. So I'm putting that to the back for that reason. Also, I'm putting it to the back because the 360 looks like it could be maybe a 16/18, and her shortest inch was a 12-14, and I didn't want that to look like that at the top with this really brown color. So I decided to put it in the back, which worked out because it gave it more of an ombre effect, as you will see at the end. The method that I am using to sew this unit is I am not doubling the tracks since she wanted the wig to be thin. And also I am using the back and forth method, so I'm not cutting any of the tracks. That way it won't damage the hair, and it also will eliminate the shedding. Now that you see this darker color, this is now the 1618 that I'm getting ready to put in. Like I said, this was the first one to be dyed, and it was the last one to turn. So, you know, she wanted this to look very natural, so I put in some very, very, very loose, messy flat iron curls, just, you know, to give the wig some body, since it was very thin, because it's only one bundle and a half in there. But it came out really, really lovely overall. When she came to pick up her wig, she absolutely loved it. I love it too. It's really nice. So in a minute, I'm gonna just show you guys the technique of how she can part it, and it's very close, unlike a wig that you purchase from the store. The tracks are very sparse and thin, and you cannot get a middle part at all because you'll see all your tracks. So I hope you guys love this video. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section, or you're always welcome to email me at my email, chinkgirl@icloud.com. And pretty much we are done. Here it is. I'm going to split it down the middle and show you guys. This hair looks like it's like no movement at all, but that's just the video. There's lots of movement in it. And as you can see how it's split down the middle there, you don't see all the empty spaces or anything. So that's the look you get when you sew it in without doing a double weft. It looks like this. All right, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Bye.